Yo, yo, yo. I swear there's like nothing happening in the world, bro. Aside from the Iran war, Ukraine war. Like, there's really not that much happening. Hopefully they kick Orban out. I thought he wasn't that bad. I thought he might have been like Fico in Czech Republic or Slovakia or whichever one it was. I can't remember. I guess Slovakia. Um, but he's not. He's just a reactionary. He's just a reactionary. It's really annoying when this doesn't work. Like, Steam's got so many bugs, bro. Like, this literally doesn't work. Sometimes. I click on the notification to see, like, oh, what games are on sale. Oh, wait, like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. What the fuck is that? That's a car? Crazy. My country's so weak on the Palestine issue. They won't even recognize Palestine. It's crazy. Stupid ass New Zealand, stupid ass Western country, terrible policies. Terrible policies when it comes to international stuff that the United States supports. We're really just, like, when you look at the core periphery structure, we're really just, like, an associate of the United States when it comes to most things. Like, most things will never happen because the United States doesn't support it. We need the United States to fail so that the rest of the world can start actually doing things. You know, because they are, like, fundamentally the biggest influence in the West is the United States. All their media, all their ideas, it all gets spread over here. Like, most of the most destructive stuff we have in this place is spread by American culture, right? And yet we don't have the benefits of being, we also don't have a lot of the benefits of being with the United States. Like, the United States has a few benefits over a place like this, right? And in those issues, this country takes after the British. Hasn't really separated itself much. It's still usually either following the British or following the Americans, and that's kind of what these countries do in the Anglosphere. I need to look for recipes for stew, because, like, slow cooked stew is hopefully something I can eat and not throw up. See, that looks good. That looks good. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. You have to cook the beef beforehand? I didn't know that. That's kind of annoying. I can't actually do that. I have to get another pan to do that. So, yo. Wait, so I can buy the battle pass and get all my money back now, right? How many are there? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. I don't like the new the new emote wheel. It's really annoying. He's a good boo-boo. And middle-class liberals have branded bourgeois cosmopolitanism, like pro-capitalist diversity, as left internationalism. That's a really good quote. Because that's exactly what's happened. You got diversity, but they don't actually care about the working class. It's diversity of elites. It's an elitist diversity. Even when they like bring working class people into it, they take a section of them, make those people into elites, and then don't do anything to actually help the rest of them. The reason why I don't want the fucking Dwayne Johnson one is because I don't like the celebrities in the fucking battle pass. It's stupid. It's basically advertising. They're advertising the celebrities using the battle pass. That's fucking stupid, bro. Why did they do that? Ah, damn. I actually got none left. I have to rank up to rank 100, probably. I wish I had that emote, it's so cool. Let's check out my new emotes. It's kinda good. That's such a taunt, bro. That's so annoying. I want to add that, but I know if I add it, I'll just be stupid with it. Bro, what? What is this? Ninjago. Oh, what? I have this one. That's crazy. I've actually got it. And I've got Alberto. I didn't know that. How did I get these? Were they free? Okay, that's cool. I don't want to add them because I'll just distract myself during the match with them. Getting fried chicken with my food today. This was such a good season, bro. Chapter 6, Season 4 was cool. When it was really cool. This is such a weird one. Was that for Halloween or something? Ah, cool. I got a Demon Hunters one. This is Demon Hunters as well. I remember this. This is like 6-7, this one. I tried doing that to people and they didn't get it. Ah, this was a classic. I used to play this before, when I won matches. I'm probably on stream doing that. I might not have uploaded the earlier streams to YouTube though. When I let the music play. This one's cute, I think. Yeah, that's cute. I stopped playing for like 2 seasons and missed out on so much. That sucks. There is nothing left to unlock in the OG pass. What are they talking about? I don't have 4 left. Stupid ass thing. There's stuff in the shop. sauce. People only like this because it's old. This is terrible. I swear people are just gonna use that to annoy people. This looks cool. People go like this. So stupid. Fucking Imagine Dragons song. Dun, 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 dun. Where is this stuff from? They got another Deadpool, of course they do. He's too popular. And another Wolverine. I got Deadpool and Wolverine from the Battle Pass. Such a weird one. This is kind of a small amount of fried chicken, honestly. You know, it's pretty small. Anyway. How's the sauce? Quite nice. Hello, boo boo. Well, the sauce was quite nice, but the chicken is quite plain. This came out in chapter 2, what? I thought this was recent. That was so mid. So mid. Super mid. Yeah, and which country was 1975? Wasn't that Iran as well? $4 a litre. Sure it used to be 2 something. Oh, diesel. Yeah, okay. I get these lucid dreams. Who is that? Do bears eat meat? I think they eat salmon and stuff. Would a bear eat a moose? Imagine if the spawn island was Epstein's island. Imagine if they did that, that'd be insane. Holy lag. Still the top. How many tabs have I got open? Fair play. That's a cool skin. I wish I had that one. That was Chapter 2, Season 1. I didn't have enough V-Bucks for the Battle Pass, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chapter 2, Season 1, I didn't have enough V-Bucks because I bought it in Season 9 and Season X, but I didn't actually complete them, so I think my V-Bucks had run out. But then by Season 2, Chapter 2, Season 2, I was able to buy it. Yeah, very adequate description of the Green Party. Branded, it is bourgeois cosmopolitanism, not left internationalism. It's a PMC party, not a workers' party. And as I said, as ChatGPT said when I asked it, does the working class vote for the Greens? Mostly no. Mostly no, they don't. Working class actually tends to vote for Labour and NZ First, and NZ First is a right-wing party. It's like the worst fucking thing you could do. Why? Because the Greens don't actually care about the workers. They care about the liberal elite. It's a liberal elite party. That's what the Green Party is. It's a party of liberal elite. An ACT is the party of conservative or reactionary elite. Bro, the whole game hasn't loaded in yet. Go away, idiot. Why is my shotgun not out? Why do I say cosmopolitan? Because it would actually be better. Because they think by being cosmopolitan it makes them a good party, and it doesn't. If they were more worker focused and were less cosmopolitan, it'd actually be better. Seriously, what pisses me off is not that they aren't, you know, young men. If like, it's not just the superficial identity of the people, but it's that they happen to be diverse, but they also ignore working class issues in practice, right? And it's like even when you have all this diversity of like race and gender, whatever, like LGBT stuff, they still don't give a shit about the workers. It's like it's a distraction or something. It's like, what's the point of it if you're still not caring about the workers at the end of the, you know, when it comes down to proper policies? God, can this bot fuck off? These are fucking bots chasing me. It's fucking... fucking bots chasing me. It's bourgeois diversity in the sense that they have diversity in like the superficial characteristics, but when it comes to like, you know, economic class, they're all liberal elites. They're all liberal elites. The workers' diversity would be, I come from this part of the economy, I come from this part of the economy, I work in this part of the economy. As workers, not, oh, I'm gay, I'm black, I'm Maori, I'm Pacifica. Those things aren't as important as economic class, because they don't prioritize it. It's not a priority for them. It never has been. Workers have never been the Green Party's priority. Despite its bourgeois diversity, or because of us, or possibly even because of us. Because what do these people want? All these people think that their non-class-based issues are more important than everything else. So then the party, like, competes and pushes these less important, in my opinion, issues. because they're going specifically to hire representatives that represent issues that aren't related to economic class. It's like an intentional part of the party's platform is to go out of their way to find people who are of diverse backgrounds that don't involve actually being workers or poor. And even if they're poor, they get turned into a liberal elite regardless. They don't retain their working class consciousness. Party lacks class consciousness because it isn't made up of working class people. The people who vote for the Greens tend to be liberal elites. The people who run the Green Party tend to be liberal elites. The representatives in the Green Party tend to be liberal elites. It's totally pathetic unless that guy was my rival. Of course he's got the face scan, of course he has. That scan's garbage, bro, change it. The default is better than that, literally. It's a pig head. Fucking terrible. lacks working class consciousness because it isn't made up of working class people. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's exactly why. You want to understand why the Green Party doesn't focus on working class issues that much? Because it isn't made up of working class people in the first place. They've never had to deal with them. They've never had to deal with working class people's issues. When you ask them why are they always focusing on fucking environment, on LGBT stuff, on ethnic minorities issues, on immigrants issues, do you know why? Because that's who makes up most of the party. That's who makes up most of the party. People who care about environment, people who care about ethnicity, ethnic minority issues, people who care about gendered issues, people who care about LGBT issues. More working class people vote for Labour and NZ First. If NZ First wasn't right wing, if they were left wing on most issues, you would vote for them instead of the Greens. You would, because they're more likely to support real change. I'm not saying social conservatism. I'm saying if we had social liberalism, social progressiveness, but a class-based, a working class-based party, you would vote for them instead of the Greens, because the Greens don't actually care about the working class. This is really obvious to see, by the way. This is very obvious when you recognize that they're made up of PMC liberal elite workers, liberal elite people, not working class people. They're in the upper middle, most of them. They're at least in the middle. And the middle class cannot comprehend the issues of the working class. They don't understand it. Many times because they've never actually dealt with them before. They think, oh, homelessness. Well, homelessness is a problem, but they don't understand it. They don't understand being poor either because they've never been poor. Even the poor ones, they get absorbed into the party and focus on anything else. They focus on Maori issues, they focus on gay, transgender issues, they focus on environmental issues, they don't focus on poor people issues. It's not their priority. They don't focus on workers' issues. Like, there is a little bit, but, like, they don't prioritize it, which fucking pisses me off when it's like, this is the most important thing there is, currently. It's not a priority for them. Why is it not a priority? Because most of the people in the party and most of the voters don't actually care about it that much. Then it's not their priority because it's not their priority because it's not actually what their members are interested in primarily. So they won't prioritize it. Poor and working class issues not their priority because, quote, because most of them have no experience with being poor or working class and represent the upper middle class elites. Therefore, they rather focus on non-class related issues, even the ones that have experience with being poor slash working class get absorbed into the rest of the party. Even the ones that have experience with being poor or working class. I had shit weapons. Even the ones that have experience with being poor or working class get absorbed into the rest of the party's non-class related identity politics prioritization of issues. Parties corrupted by neither having a working class voter base nor working class leadership or representatives or individuals in high positions / decision making positions, leadership and administration within the party. Fuck off. Stop jumping over me, you retard. That's what you deserve, fucking idiot. Stupid ass retard. Fucking degenerate. Why do people play like that? It's so stupid. It wasn't even successful, it was just fucking retarded and delayed the inevitable. It was always going to die. Fucking idiot. Stupid bullshit plays instead of trying to aim. These people are retarded, honestly. Dum 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 dum. Whiplash. Fucking sniper. So lame. I'll go upgrade my weapons. He's really just gonna sit there and fire his fucking... He's just sitting on top of buildings, firing his stupid ass fucking sniper. Stupid loser. Come down and fight me like an actual player, you fucking pathetic retard. This is fucking trash. Jesus Christ. Okay. I haven't seen someone use that before. Gold SMG, eh? Is it good? This guy seems to think so. He's got a fucking unripe banana dog for a pet. Maybe I'm praying on you tonight. I'll be down at your life. What have we got? Like retail, nursing, teachers, construction, hospitality. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, technically speaking, working class, if you take the socialist or whatever perspective, it's all wage labor. But I think that people these days who are in the middle class and above tend to have different priorities to uh, the the poorer workers. Total garbage. He's not even coming towards me, bro. Fucking hell. What does it say? It says, his income is sufficiently high. There's some, what is this? Okay, middle class then. Well, what is the middle class? My weekly income is like from how long? 21 years ago. My weekly income is what the median used to be 21 years ago. That's my income. Focus needs to be on income and wealth. Look at this shit. That's what I meant. More than half the population makes under 70,000 a year. Why are people under 70,000 a year voting for fucking Labour and NZ First and Hacked and um, National? Why would they do that? Oh yeah, it says right there. So the biggest number is like no money to 100,000, 10,000, and then it goes up again from 50 to 70,000 to 80,000. Bro, if you add this up, people making over 100,000. What is this equal to? Over 100,000. It's only 18%. That's crazy. Like, how can you be poor and not vote for the Greens? It doesn't make any sense. How can you be poor and not vote for the Greens? I I know the Greens are like bad at representing the working class and shit, but how can you be poor and vote for New Zealand First? How can you be making any of these? This is like that's like almost 16 plus 10, 20, 26. It's like 29%. So like more than a third of people in the country are making less than 40,000 a year. So this is when it drops off, when none of these are higher than or even close to any of the ones before. Why is there such an increase here? So like 60,000. So it'll be 60,000 to 70,000. So anything like anything below this, not living wage. Which is how many people? What percentage of people? 52% of people. %52 of people, like half the population, is making less than a living wage. That's bullshit. Well, what's 415 times 52? There are 52 weeks in a year, right? I got like 21.6. So this is like part-time workers and unemployed, I would say. So I don't think they can legally pay you. What's minimum wage? It's like it's almost 50,000. Like a third of people are on less than third of people are on less than minimum wage. So this is who needs to be focused on, I would say. What percentage of people is this? This is like half the population makes less than a living wage. So a lot of those are kind of petit bourgeois. You know, like of course a bank can pay a living wage. They literally make money off of other people's money. This is probably like a law firm. And yeah, it is legal advice. Banks, and then a bunch of random ones. Council's good. Bank. Like, of course a bank can pay a living wage. Banks are so rich. Bakery, that's nice. Another bank. I don't really recognize the rest of those. That's a big company. And it's like, I can't even get a job. I can't even find a job that I can do. When I was feeling a little bit better and I thought that sickness wasn't as bad before I crashed again, I was trying to look for some. And I don't think I'll be able to do any of them. No one wants to pay me for anything that I can actually do. It's fucked. Not being able to walk is such a fucking burden. As if sickness isn't already a burden enough. You don't even get paid as much as you would if you could actually walk. You don't even get paid the minimum as if you could walk. It's fucking crazy. Bro, people on a pension get paid more than sick people do. How does that make any sense? It's fucking bullshit. And the Green Party is the only party that actually wants to properly increase it. And they say, oh, 70% of the full-time minimum wage. Which is more, but it's not like... It's still not minimum wage. It's not nowhere close to a living wage. I think it was Community Law that I contacted that said we don't help people get out of Mental Health Act. Maybe not, I don't know. Might have deleted it, might be an archive. It's like you've got minimum wage people wanting a living wage, and yet sick people aren't even getting minimum wage. It's like, it's crazy how it goes like that. And unemployed people get barely anything. It's even less than sickness. It's a bit less than sickness. It has not gone up to that much, bro. 604, what is that? That is not up to 640. What are they talking about? Need to use the bathroom. think I'm gonna get off now and then go back on again later. Will this go away? Can you go away? Fuck off. Honestly, that's so annoying. So this is less than full-time minimum wage. And this is less than a living wage. So what is it under 60k? If you could get everyone on making under 60k to vote for you, you would get how many votes? 52% of the country's population would vote for you. Who do they vote for instead? They vote for the Greens, they vote for Labour, they vote for National, they vote for New Zealand First, they vote for ACT. Maybe even vote for the Māori Party. But they don't vote for a party that has specifically their interests as the main priority, which should be getting more money for these people. People should be paid more. People who are paid less than the living wage should be paid the living wage. People who are paid less than full-time should be paid at least full-time. If you put these up to here, and these up to here, everyone would be better off. How do you fix this? Not including support from, okay, 0. Ooh. Yeah, because... Yeah, let me read the full policy. That sounds good. 628. That sounds really good. It's still not minimum wage, full-time minimum wage, but that's way better than what I'm at, so... Yeah, obviously I should support them. This is a good little thing. It's 80%, not just 70%, okay. Supported living payment to 80% the full-time minimum wage. I need a drink. Income support for everyone with work limiting health conditions will be delivered by an expanded ACC. Yeah, that'll make sense. Why is it done by ones? It should be done by ACC. It's a sickness. Because ACC is like really easy to... It's kind of like quite easy to work with as compared to ones. Close the gap between the income support currently available for injury compared to that available for illness. Last 2 years, these payments will be funded from returns on the ACC investment fund. So increase both of them, right? The health condition and disability, okay. This says 628 per week, which is like way more than what I'm currently getting. $203 more. So I would move from here to here. Ouch. Still less than full-time minimum wage, but it's 80% of it instead of like 50%. I'm gonna go for a walk, so I should definitely emphasize that people vote for the Green Party because they're the only ones that are going to put the sickness benefit up at all, like by any significant amount. Guaranteed Labour's not gonna do that. Yeah.